What's good, guys? It's your boy, No Mercy, No Mercy, 4K, doing Mercy in the building, and back at your other banger reaction video. Today we got a very special treat for y'all. Today we're gonna be checking out Bird versus Magic, greatest rivalry in sports history, man. This should be some heat, man. You already know Bird is a legend, Magic is as well, and we love the Bird reactions here on the channel. We've been checking out a lot of Bird and checking out a bunch of different NBA greats over the past year, 2 years here on the channel. If you enjoy this video, enjoy this reaction, want to see more videos like and want to help me out as well, please smash the like button, subscribe to the channel. If you're new here, really mean a lot. I post every day, daily videos just like this. But let me know your thoughts below, what you guys think about this video, my reaction to it. I hope you enjoy, and let's get it. What's good, bro? If you want to see full and uncut reactions earlier than when I post them on here on YouTube, consider checking out the Patreon. Link is in the description. Supporting on Patreon helps me keep making banger videos for you guys, bruh. Bird versus Magic, greatest rivalry in sports history. Let's check this out. By the way, before we get started, I know, by the way, that you guys have been asking me for a while to check out, I think, Bird versus Magic, the greatest rivalry, or a courtship of rivals, I think is actually the name of the video. It's just a really long video. I'm gonna have to split it up or something, but I'm gonna get to that. All right, man, I'm gonna get to that, bro. If you want to see me react to that Bird and Magic, a courtship of rivals video, I'm gonna get to that soon eventually, man. But if you want to see that, just hit the like button on this video. Subscribe, obviously, if you want to see more videos like this, so you can catch that when I do. But don't think I forgot about that. I'm sorry I haven't gotten to that courtship of rivals video. It's just a long, really long video. But hey, man, I'm gonna get to it, bro.
You can't talk about Magic Johnson's career without mentioning Larry Bird, and vice versa. They were two of the best and most successful players in the 80s. Their rivalry saved the NBA from going bankrupt and shutting down. We'll talk about how their relationship started, how they drove each other crazy, and how they formed the most iconic rivalry in sports history.
Hey, man, W Bird and W Magic, bro. They saved the NBA. Hey, bro, thank God for these two players. Thank God for these two souls here that saved the NBA so that we still have it and had it to this day, bro. I ain't gonna lie, because it would have been a sad reality in an alternate dimension. The alternate dimension that they didn't. These two didn't come through and save the NBA and keep it going, I would have been so depressed. Oh my God, because basketball, bro, I love basketball. Basketball is amazing.
Growing up, Larry Bird was born in 1956 in French Lick, Indiana, 2.5 years and 357 miles up north. Irvin Johnson said hello to the world from Lansing, Michigan. There were a lot of differences between the two, but there were also many similarities. Both hailed from big, working-class families and knew the values of hard work and sacrifice early on. Irvin was a flamboyant kid who wanted to get as much attention as possible. He was the most popular kid in high school and a prom king, while Larry mainly wanted to be left the hell alone. When he had to get up and speak before the class, Bird wouldn't do it and would rather get an F than draw any attention to himself. However, these two polar opposites outside of basketball were the mirror images of each other once they had the ball in their hands. Both 6'9", not overly athletic, but extremely smart and super confident. They both saw the game 2 or 3 moves in advance. Both were team-oriented, and they had an equal desire when they played to win above all else. Magic won the state championship as a senior in high school, averaging 29 points and 17 rebounds. After which he decided to attend Michigan State. Bird averaged 31 points and 20.
Hold on, I got you guys, man. I got you guys. W editor Mercy in the building. W editor, yep. W editor Mercy in the building. I got you guys, man.
Rebounds. After which he decided to attend Michigan State. Bird averaged 31 points and 21 rebounds as a senior, and he got the scholarship from the Indiana Hoosiers. Coached by Bobby Knight, the Hoosiers were one of the country's most successful and famous collegiate basketball programs. However, Bird lasted only 24 days at Indiana University. More than 30,000 people at campus and less than $100 in his pockets were too overwhelming for a hick from French Lick. So Larry returned home to a town of 2,000 inhabitants and became a garbage man. He drove the garbage truck, painted park benches, cut grass, fixed what needed to be fixed. His mom didn't speak to him for months because he ran away from a college scholarship. And after a year of picking up garbage, Larry decided to return to the university. However, he opted to go to a much smaller Indiana State, which was much more suited for his social skills at the time. While the Hoosiers won their 3rd NCAA.
That's crazy. Man really left college because he did not like that it was too overwhelming with so many people. Hey, man, I get that. If you came from always been a more shy to yourself type of quiet person, and there's a whole bunch of people, and You don't even got any money. Like, that it's a tough
State,
situation
which
too.
was much more suited for his social skills at the time. While the Hoosiers won their third NCAA title in 1976, Indiana State had never even reached the NCAA tournament. However, that would soon change with Larry Bird on the team. Bird averaged 30 points, 13 rebounds, and 5 assists per game with the Sycamores, and led them to an 81-13 record during his tenure. In his senior year, Indiana State reached the NCAA tournament.
81-13
record during his tenure. In his senior year, Indiana State reached the NCAA tournament for the first time, and did so in a spectacular fashion. With Bird dominating the college ranks, Indiana State got off
with... Them Indiana jerseys, them blue ones are kind of clean. I ain't gonna lie, like the UNC colors.
Fashion. With Bird,
they also like UNC kind of colorway. I like
the college ranks. Indiana's time
did
so in a spectacular fashion.
Just noticed that.
Bird dominating the college ranks. Indiana State got off to a 33-0 record and reached the NCAA finals against Michigan State and their sophomore point guard, Magic Johnson. First meeting, 1979 championship game in the NBA draft. The first time Magic found out about Larry was from Sports Illustrated, which had a story about the best college player in the country, but he soon got to see for himself if that was true, because both Magic and Larry were selected to represent Team USA in the 1978 World Invitational Tournament. Larry and Magic were the best players on the court, trading behind-the-back passes and treating each other with no-look assists. They had instant chemistry on the court, but off it, not so much, as Larry wasn't the most talkative person on the planet, as you can probably imagine. However, before the NCAA Finals in 1979, Magic still wanted to greet Larry and shake his hand before the game, because after all, they were teammates on the USA team less than a year ago. But Larry wasn't interested. He shunned Magic, and their rivalry officially began.
Yo, Bird got no chill, bro. You need to chill, bro. You were just bro, I understand you're against him now, but holy, you were just on the national team with him last year, like less than a year ago. You can't even say, yeah. Whatever, bro. I'll dap you up. I'm gonna bust your ass, bro. Like, it's over with for you. Nah. You know what I'm saying? Nah, he said, no, I'm not even going. No attention. I'm not shaking your hand. Get out of my face. Hey, a year ago. Bird got that competitive energy, bro.
After all, they were teammates on the USA team less than a year ago. But Larry wasn't interested.
I like
He shunned Magic, and their rivalry officially began. The 1979 NCAA Finals was the most watched NCAA Finals in history at the time, and it's still the most watched NCAA game ever to this day. A small school that had never reached the tournament was undefeated throughout the season, and an unathletic blonde guy made them the most talked about team in the country. The other school was led by a 6'9" point guard, which was never
Talk that shit. Unathletic blonde guy, but he's still hooping and killing your favorite players. He was going crazy.
Reached the tournament, was undefeated.
That is an underdog story. A no name, like, well, not no name, but a school that have not even been scratched a tournament like that in years. Bird comes through, immediately takes them to the finals. Like,
throughout the season, and an unathletic blonde guy made them the most talked about team in the country. The other school was led by a 6'9" point guard, which was never seen before. One was black, one white. One was outgoing and smiled for the reporters. One was shy and gave short one-sentence answers. They were the polar opposites from the outside, but their games were so similar, and that's what wrote the narrative and brought national attention. When the actual game started, two guys guarded Bird the entire game, and he struggled to get an inch of free space. Larry knew he had to score 40 for his team to beat the favorite Michigan State. However, Bird had a bad shooting night. He missed 14 of his 21 shots, and Michigan State won by 11. Bird always says that it's the toughest loss of his career. After the NCAA Finals, both Magic and Bird turned pro. The Lakers selected Magic with the first overall pick in the 1979 draft. Bird was picked 6th by the Celtics in 1978, and that was the
6? Bro, 6? Bro, you gotta be smoking crystal meth to take Bird at 6 and Magic at first. Oh my god, bro. I like Magic too, but like,
last year a player could still stay in college.
Nah, they were sleeping on my guy. They were sleeping on my guy.
Drafted. NBA saviors. By the end of the 70s, the NBA was in big trouble. TV ratings were down, attendance was low, and there was very little buzz around the league and its players. Out of the top 10 most watched basketball games in the 70s, 9 were college games. Tape delays were the norm for the NBA. Drugs were a big issue. The level of basketball wasn't that great, and fights between players happened on the regular. The overall image of the league was terrible. Sponsorships were hard to come by, and the league nearly collapsed by the end of the 70s. However, when Bird and Magic came to the NBA in 1979, they brought the hype that surrounded them in college. They both made the All-Star team as rookies and transformed their teams into title contenders. The Celtics improved their win total by 32 games from the year before Bird and finished first in the Eastern Conference. Magic's
He improved their record by over 30 games in just by coming through as a rookie, and made them the #1 overall.
32 games from the year before Bird.
32 game improvement.
First in the Eastern Conference. Magic's Lakers were first in the West.
MVP.
The teams were destined to clash in the finals, but the Sixers spoiled another Bird and Magic duel. On the morning of the deciding Game 6 of the finals, the news came that Larry Bird won Rookie of the Year with 63 votes, compared to just 3 votes for the second-place Johnson. Magic was pissed, and he'd go on to pour 42 points and 15 rebounds in the deciding Game 6, bringing Los Angeles their first title after 8 years and securing the Finals MVP trophy. When he saw that Magic won another title, Bird was furious. And that's just who these guys were and how they behaved, envious of each other's accomplishments and maniacally driven to elevate their play. Whenever the season schedule came out, I would circle the 2 games with Boston. Those were the 2 games more important than the other 80, Magic Johnson said. I read the newspaper every day during the season. I was only interested in one thing. What numbers did Magic Johnson have last night? Said Larry Bird. In 1981, Bird won his
it's definitely a W rivalry, bro. And this is high level, just sportsman-like competition. They're not being disrespectful or going anywhere out of bounds. At the end of the day, Bird and Magic have hella respect for each other and got so much respect for each other. But they are very competitive, and they want. Hey, it is what it is, bro. They want to see you. Hey, Bird, Magic gotta fight. They gotta fight it out, bro. It is what it is. We're playing basketball, bro. At the end of the day, we gotta go against each other. I want to see you lose. I want to win. But at the end of the day, I got respect from him. You know what I'm saying? I respect
title
that.
With the Celtics.
This W competition.
In 1982, Magic won another one with the Lakers. After that, the league was essentially Bird and Magic, and then everybody else. TV doubleheaders always featured the Lakers and the Celtics against whomever they happened to be playing. From 79 to 84, the NBA's TV ratings rose significantly. Attendance jumped 42% from 1979 to 89, easily the biggest gain among the 4 major American sports. While some credit has to go to David Stern and some to Michael Jordan, the main reason for the NBA's rise has to do with Bird and Magic. They were 2 phenomenal players who got drafted to the most iconic franchises and embodied the drama of American race relations, but did nothing to stir up the hatred themselves.
Bro, it was so perfect. They went to the 2 biggest franchises, most historic ones, and performed at the highest levels and put both franchises back into relevancy for a while.
And embodied the drama of American race relations, but did nothing to stir up the hatred themselves. Finals clashes. After the Sixers defeated the Celtics and the Lakers to win the title in 1983, Bird and Magic finally both advanced to the greatest NBA stage in 1984. The final series was tough and tightly contested, with the winner decided in Game 7. The Celtics played at home, and Bird was never more determined to win. Magic played badly down the stretch, and Larry finally got his revenge for the NCAA title loss in 1979. Averaging 27 points and 14 rebounds, he was named the Finals MVP, while the media butchered Johnson for his mistakes in the deciding moments. As a result, Magic was on a mission for the 1985 season and played the basketball of his life. The Celtics and the Lakers met in the finals again, and after a first game that finished 148 to 114 for Boston, it seemed like the Lakers didn't have it in them. However, after a big bounce back from Kareem, Magic steered LA to victory in 6 games and their first title in 9 NBA finals against the Celtics.
Okay, bro. Hey, man. Hey, bro. Respect to Magic, man. Bird and Magic were really going at it back and forth. They were dueling.
Their first title in
2
9
all-time
NBA
greats
finals against the Celtics.
2 legends right here, man.
6 games.
Stop playing with them.
Their first title in 9 NBA finals against the Celtics. In the summer of '85, after that final series, a monumental shift happened in Bird and Magic's relationship. They starred in a Converse commercial together, with Magic visiting French Lick and spending time in Larry's home with the entire Bird family. For the first time ever, they talked and exchanged more than 2 sentences. After that, they struck a friendship, but their rivalry was as bitter as ever. The Celtics won the title in 1986 against the Rockets, and Bird won his 3rd consecutive MVP award. In 1987, the Lakers returned to the finals, again against Bird and the Celtics. In Game 4, Larry seemed to have scored a game winner, but Magic erased it with a spectacular hook shot with 2 seconds remaining. A redemption for the clutch misses in 1984. Bird still had a good look for the win, but he missed a jump shot at the buzzer, and the Lakers took a 3-1 series lead and eventually won the series in 6. After the finals, Bird called Magic the best player he'd ever seen. Later years. As Magic soared and won another title in 1988, Bird was breaking down. He injured his back while chopping wood in French Lick in 1985, and the injury worsened every season. He missed almost the entire 1989 season with a torn Achilles, and when he came back, he needed nearly 3 hours of preparation and spinal adjustments to play basketball.
Wow.
He was under enormous pain.
That is insane. I thought maybe he did hurt his back chopping wood, but I thought the main reason he hurt his back, I heard before in like another video, was that he was like doing his mom's driveway. Like he was trying to like by himself like really make and pour concrete and do all that his mom's driveway. That's crazy. Like you gotta respect Bird, bro. Bird, man. This is legend.
For him to walk, let alone play. But being a tough SOB that
he could be healthier,
stuck around until
longer
1992, even though he should have probably retired in 1988. Magic kept winning MVPs by the turn of the decade, and the Lakers kept making the NBA Finals. However, they couldn't defeat the Pistons in 1989 and the Bulls in 1991 to claim the title. Before the 1992 season had started, Magic received terrible news. He contracted HIV and subsequently retired from the NBA. Bird was in shock.
Wow.
He immediately called Magic. Johnson confirmed that the news was true, and he later said that the call from Bird meant the world for him because he realized how much affection Larry really had for him, despite their rivalry.
Wow.
Larry said that he felt the same that day as on the day that his father passed.
Why am I about to tear up, bro? Why that sad? Why that made me sad, bro? Bird, bro. Bird for calling Magic at that moment, man.
Larry said that he felt the same that day as on the day that his father passed away. And for the first time in his career, he didn't enjoy playing as much, with Magic not playing. But that wasn't the end.
I'm about to cry, bro.
Magic had their last rivalry, bro. First, they played as opponents after Magic got an invite to play in the 1992 All-Star Game, which he dominated and won the MVP. And then later that year, they rode off into the sunset as teammates at the Barcelona Olympics. Because their NBA careers were over, their masks fell completely off. Bird and Magic became really good pals during their time with the Dream Team. Legacy. Magic and Bird played against each other 37 times in their NBA careers, and Johnson won 22 of those games, compared to Bird's 15. When it comes to trophies, it was 8 finals, 5 titles, and 3 MVPs for Magic, and 5 finals, 3 titles, and 3 MVPs for Bird. In the end, Magic won more hardware, but Bird was likely a more complete player because he was a better shooter, especially early.
But I ain't gonna lie, bro. Who you guys got, Magic or Bird? I ain't gonna lie to you. I may have Bird over Magic, to be honest with you. It just, yes, Magic got more titles, but it just has to be, bro. Happens to be that, bro. Man had Kareem. Come on now, you know what I'm saying, bro. Yeah, bro. Hey, bro. Magic had some solid players on his team, and so did. Hey, bro. I'm not. Definitely, Bird did too. But if I had to compare the level of players that Magic had around him with Bird having around him, I feel like Bird had to do more with the supporting cast he did than what Magic had to do with the supporting cast that he. But maybe I'm bugging with that. Let me know what you guys think. Who you got more? Who you have higher, Bird or Magic in all time?
More hardware.
Either way, they're both great.
A more complete player because he was a better shooter, especially early on. Both players worked
extremely
hard to outplay the.
Grateful for both of them saving the NBA. We gotta be grateful for both of them saving the NBA and just being the greats they are,
he was a better shooter, especially early on. Both players worked extremely hard to outplay the other and were each other's biggest motivation. Their rivalry was the biggest storyline in the 80s, and it saved the NBA.
Yeah, that was
desperately needed.
Brought a tear to my eye.
In 2010, Larry and Magic wrote a book together, and in 2019, they got the NBA Lifetime Achievement Award together. Even though they are still polar opposites, Larry and Magic always seem to be intertwined and go together like peanut butter and jelly.
Yes, sir. Yo, great video right here, man. Shout out to this guy, man. Please hit the like button if you enjoyed my video, my reaction to that, man. Bird versus Magic, greatest rivalry in sports history. That's a fact. This is the greatest rivalry. Hey, man, that right there just brought a tear to my eye, bro. You know what I'm saying? You could tell Bird and Magic actually really care for each other, and it's not just they don't. Hey, bro, it's a competitive, real rivalry in sports. But at the end of the day, hey, bro, they actually really care about each other. They have massive respect for each other, bro. You know what I'm saying? That was an amazing video. Hope you guys enjoyed that video, my reaction to it. If you did, hit the like button and subscribe. It really means a lot. I post everyday daily videos like this. Hit the like button if you want to see more videos like this, especially if you want to see me react to Bird versus Magic, a courtship of rivals. I know it's a longer video, but I'm gonna get to that eventually soon. If you want to see me react to that, hit the like button and let me know in the comments if you want to see me react to that. But thank you for watching this video until the end of the video. If you made it till the end of the reaction here, let me know by commenting W Bird and W Magic. They're both some greats. Grateful for both of them saving the NBA. They're both legends and great guys, bro. You could just tell. You could just tell, man. Great guys, bro. W Bird, W Magic in the chat. Wagic and Bird in the comments. Word in the comments. If you made it till the end of the video, that's what I'm gonna know. Thank you for watching till the end. That's what I'm gonna know. Put W Bird and W Magic. Word and Wagic in the chat. Word and Wagic in the comments. If you made it till the end. That's what I'm gonna know. I'll see you guys in the next one. Don't have a great day.